Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Madcap Mosaic. This is a game that you can find on Steam for about $7. There is a demo, so if you want to try it before you buy it, you can certainly do that on the Steam store page. So I played one round of this, and based on what I've seen, it's a rogue-like, meaning no permanent progression, just get as far as you can, and it's weird. It's not like other roguelikes that I've ever played. In this game, you're going to be doing battle with enemies automatically, but you'll be moving your character around a grid full of cards in order to take certain actions. So some spots might be to attack the enemy, some might be to defend, some might be to perform some kind of special ability. And if you manage to survive your encounter, you get to replace that two of the cards in that grid with something else. And you'll be able to unlock more cards via this tech tree kind of thing. It'll make more sense when I show you, hopefully. I will warn you that I've only played once, and if this game had one failing, it's that it doesn't explain certain concepts very well. I was confused by, just certain terms which may show up in the next playthrough here, so I'll show them when we get there. Settings menu real quick. I will say this interface is, I wish it was just sleeker looking and nicer looking. I mean, the gameplay is good. It's just, it doesn't look very great. It's just windowed modes up here. You can actually see the resolutions by hovering your mouse over them. Sound and music sliders. But it's like, to get out of this screen, you'd think, oh, X. Nope, that returns you to the desktop. Oh, maybe it's the home key. Hold to return to main menu will abandon your current... Oh, okay. So what do I hit? Oh, press escape right here. So, like, it's just some weird design choices. You'd think the X would be to return back to the main menu. Anyway, we'll hit play. Alright, so remember to pay attention to the enemy special effects with each turn. Alright, so the way this works, and this took me some time to understand. On the upper left of the screen is the grid I was talking about. I've got the Jester hat, that's my character. And the number of things I can do on my turn is represented by these little footfalls, these little footprints. So I can move 3 times on my turn. Every move I make, one of those actions will go away. Whatever I step over, I get something. So this shield, for example, on the right-hand side, it says save for 5. And what that means is, it adds 5 to your defense. Now, again, certain key terms in this game, I'm thinking save. Well, why doesn't it say defend for 5? Why does it say save? Like, if your stat is defense, and there's no mention of the word save in this tooltip, then why are you using the word save? So, like, just certain design decisions here just really baffle me. I would have listed this as defend for 5. Because that's exactly what you're doing. You're defending against the enemy attack. So why would you confuse a new player by using a completely different word? Anyway, so again, I've got 3 movement actions, at least for right now, and I can move around. Now, you'll note this flashing red 5 on the very top, and that's not indicative of Luke Skywalker. Sorry, red 5 Star Wars. Anyway, so he's going to do 5 damage to me at the end of my turn if I don't do anything. However, if I walk over this shield and quote-unquote save for 5, then I negate that damage, plus I've got 2 other movements I could possibly do. This -5 is how much damage would go to him. Now, the reason why it says -5 is because I'm doing 0 offense right now, but he's also got a defense of 5 himself, so I have to do at least 5 damage, and then more damage just to start chipping away at his health, which is here. He does 5 damage. He also has this ability, 6 tiles turn to fog this combat. Fog is like, from what I can tell, it makes them unusable, but don't quote me on it. Again, this game is severely lacking in tooltips that you can hover your mouse over in order to understand certain keywords. So I'm going to go ahead and do this hit for 5 for 1, and then this one to the right for 2, and then down here. So as you can see, my sword value, my offense, is now 10. So I am going to do 5 damage to him. 10 minus his 5 defense is 5. So 5 will chip away at his health here. I'm also going to move to the right to defend for 5, and defense will reset and attack will reset. Now we're on to the new turn. there's a special tile here. Research 1 MV. Again, I don't, as a new player, what is MV? Can I hover my mouse over that? No, I can't. So again, it baffles me that it's just not a very user-friendly interface. If this tile is visible at the end of combat, 2 random tiles are revealed in lattice. I'm guessing the lattice is the board, if I had to make a guess. I'm just going to go up, and then that, and then that. So I'm going to do 15 damage. He's going to do 3 to me. And this just happens automatically. There's a little sand hourglass that appears whenever you do this. I'm going to go right, then... Okay, so this is just... That must be fog. Yep, so we'll go left. Fog does nothing. Now, you'll note that these tiles are grayed out. I don't believe I get a benefit for walking back over them. All right, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. That's, what? 7 damage, I guess, isn't bad. I'm going to take 3 damage. Oh, I get 1 more. Oh, maybe 1 movement. I wonder if MV is movement. Again, some sort of key would have been great. I'll take the shield here. And that negates damage, does 7 to him. Alright, we'll go 1, 2, 3. I hate wasting those shields unnecessarily, but okay, so we killed him. Now we get to choose 2 tiles to change. It's also worth mentioning that your character starts with 2 random traits. One of this is black, Lord of the Edge. I don't know why this is a black thing here, but in another playthrough, I had 2 different ones. So these are just completely random. It would have been nice if I actually had the ability to choose or unlock new ones. Again, this is a roguelike, not a roguelite. I prefer roguelite because there's permanent progression, so I would not come back to this very often. Lord of the Edge, while on the outside rows or columns, hit for ×2. Also, start with 2 times the research tiles in your mosaic, hence why there's a book here and a book here. Okay. So, I'm going to get rid of that and that. Now, these tiles are shuffled as far as I can tell. So, I'm just clicking 2 to get rid of, but there won't be replaced by something else in those same positions. It'll be randomized. So, once I'm done, it says enter shift or right mouse to confirm your choices. So, I'll just get rid of 1 of each. And this is the, searching for keywords like drain, drained, or backtrack can help show you your options. Again, there's a tip, but drain, drained, and backtrack, like, I don't know what that is. Backtracking, I believe, is going over tiles you've already been on. I still don't understand what drain and drained is. There's no in-game encyclopedia to tell me that, as far as I can tell. Hitting escape, there's tips here, but I can't toggle through these tips to see them all. Anyway, so I start in the center, and I work my way out. And I add new cards to the lattice. Okay, so this one is Ring of Fire. Target a tile and drain all tiles near it. Draining, I believe, is like make them unusable, if I think. Hit for the number drained. Okay, this one is save for 25, cooldown 1 use. I don't know. Again, when I walk over a tile, I think it's gone forever, so I don't understand the whole cooldown thing. Again, in-game encyclopedia, rules section would have been awesome to have. Dead zone. On creation, drain dead zone and adjacent tiles. +1 BT. What's BT stand for? Okay, so let's do that and that, I guess. Healing Waters. End your turn adjacent, heal -1 HP. Try replacing your swords early on. You need critical mass of save tiles or they are available. Okay. So, Healing Waters. I can heal there. I'll go up 1 and that and that. Okay. End your turn adjacent. So if I go down here, there, I ended for... So I don't want to go around this thing. I want to end my turn near it. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Guess I should have planned that better. 1, 2, 3. Healed again. Fog does nothing. 2, 3. I'm going to take 3 damage. 1. Okay, there's that eye. Target a tile and drain all tiles near it. So if I do this one, there. So that's what, 10 damage? And there's a book, +1 movement. Okay. And then shield for protection. Alright, so I'm going to take 3, he's going to take 10. And I guess just finish him off if I can. 1, 2, 3. That's 20 damage. It's simultaneous, so I'm going to take 8 and... yeah, I do 20. Okay, so now I'm going to choose 2 other ones. Let's get rid of... they recommended the swords, so I'll get rid of the swords. And right mouse button to confirm. And now we move on. Click Save from the pause menu. This will exit your game. Save your progress. Okay. There's a mushroom. Transforms into a random tile plus 1 movement. Let's come up here. Fungal growth. That is 1 times drained fungal growth tiles plus 1 movement spreads. Without understand, like, I need a video showing me what that means, to be honest, with, like, drained fungal growth tiles. So, does it hit for, so maybe it hits for the number of fungal growth tiles on the lattice. So, and then plus 1 move, and it spreads. So it does more damage over time, I guess. Okay, so we'll just do Plague. Enemy loses HP equal to tiles traveled this turn. Okay. So moving on. Rarely is it worth it to replace a non-basic tile. Okay. So we'll do Plague. And I have not gotten to a point yet where I've traveled more than... oh, only 2 spaces? Oh, this is Agile. -1 movement next turn. So I have less turns to work with. Alright. There's that fungal growth. We'll try it. Go down. So I need to keep running over these things, but I don't want to, like, back... Alright, we'll do 1. Ooh. Alright, let's do that over here. There we go. 26 damage incoming. Nice. Okay. So, let's replace that and that. Right mouse. Okay. So I can do... what is this? Momentum. Move forward twice for free. All nearby tiles transform into the same random tile. Nearby tiles transform into +1. Yeah, let's do that one. And touch the world tree. Trigger all revealed tiles that normally trigger when you end your turn adjacent to them. I don't think I have anything like that. I'll do a random one there. Grimoire. Adjacent tiles transform. Okay, that's annoying. When you pick your second item, don't automatically leave the screen. You make me confirm it with right mouse when I want to get rid of 2. Why not confirm it when I'm happy with the 2 that I've chosen? Alright, so I'm just going to end it here. I like the idea of it, okay? I am not happy with the interface, with the user-friendliness for beginners. Again, keywords would have gone a long way to understanding a lot of the basic concepts. The fact that there's no permanent progression also bothers me. This is just get as far as you can, but why waste my time if my progress resets? I'm not one of those people that have to prove to other people that I did something cool. A rogue light gives me a sense of progression, and I would come back to those more than I would this. So I feel like I like half of what this game does. My favorite part of this game is moving around the lattice and revealing cards and choosing what to do next. And then the other favorite part is unlocking new cards to put in the lattice, or new tiles to put in the lattice. And I like the idea of abilities chaining and all that, but the game, like the interface and the user-friendliness, is frustrating to the point where it could be improved. And new players may get frustrated playing this because they don't know what drained means. I had an instance in my last playthrough where this purple tile drained everything, and I'm like, I don't even know what drained is. There's nothing in the game to tell me. I can't find it easily. What drained is. What's the keyword drained mean? Why not put an encyclopedia in here somewhere telling me what all of the different keywords meant? And why not put a button in here that says tips, and then you can see all the tips rather than having to cycle through them by playing turn to turn. So, long story short, the game is okay. I like what it tries to do, but it's too frustrating for me to continue. If this were a rogue light, maybe I would continue playing it, but this being a rogue like, there's too many strikes against it for me to continue playing this. I have other rogue lights in my collection that would give me more satisfaction than this one would. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Take care.